Tune into the podcast where there's talking. If you drop it in the treehouse is where it stays.
Okay, I guess I'll do a small introduction. Welcome back to Treehouse Vibin. We got another guest here with us. Last time I introduced the guest, which was my fault, so why don't you do that this time? Because you know more about yourself than I do.
All right.
Makes more sense.
My name is McLean Portis. I am the founder of Live2, which is somewhat becoming an independent record label of its own, but started on TikTok kind of just as a way to support unknown, underrated artists.
And now it's blown up, which is sick. And that's how I found you. But yeah.
You found him when he was mainstream already. Damn.
Yeah, I did. But it's
I don't
alright.
know. Not exactly mainstream yet. We'll see.
Soon.
Maybe.
I've sent people over to your account because I have like musicians texting me on Instagram every once in a while, and they're like, "Can you check out my song? Can you tell me if it's good or not?" And the last girl who did it, I listened to it after like 2 weeks of telling her I would, and I was like, "Yeah, it's sick. Go check out live2create on TikTok. You know, maybe he could help you blow up." So I hope I'm helping.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
That's
what you're
awesome.
talking about.
Okay. Let's see. It's cutting out a little bit.
A little bit. But I think it's good. You could hear us, right? Maybe not.
I'll take that as a no.
Maybe not. We're going on a house tour.
Okay, I can hear you guys now. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, now you can hear
right.
us. I was just talking to myself for like a minute.
I can hear you guys now.
All right, perfect. Say something. Let them know you.
All right, catch me up.
I can hear you. Just
I don't know.
repeat everything.
What was I saying just
we'll
now?
cut that part out. Just repeat everything you said before.
I was saying.
Yeah.
Well, you heard how I said I sent
Some
an art
girl live something.
No, some girl, and I sent her over to your account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was her
okay,
name?
okay.
Maybe I
Yeah,
saw her.
that's what I was.
Let me
Like.
see. Maybe I'll give her a little shout out on like this episode.
Yeah.
Let me get
Might
off.
as well.
Let me get off
He opens
Tinder.
his screen and there's just a screen. There's a bunch of Tinder notifications.
I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Aaron May. I'm gonna do a little Aaron May. A little thing here.
Let's see
Yeah.
if she actually followed, huh? Let's see. If she followed, then we'll give her a shout out.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
Good
Then
luck,
we'll
shout
bleep
out
it
to
out. If she
Instagram.
didn't, we'll bleep it out.
Aaron May. That is not. How do you spell Aaron May?
Let's see.
I'm guessing there's two A's at the beginning. If she spells
Well,
it.
I have it on Instagram,
with an
but
E.
it's ERIN and then MAY.
Yeah.
So guys spell Aaron with two
Gotcha.
A's, and girls spell it with an E.
I guess so.
E-R-I.
Let's see if she has. I don't know if she has a TikTok.
I don't see her.
Maybe on Instagram she followed you. Did she follow him on Instagram? We're giving her way too much attention right now.
Yeah, we really
dedicated
are.
like a good 3 minutes to her right now.
She's got a shout
keep an eye
out
out for her.
regardless, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll let her know. I'll be like, hey, listen, we talked about you for 3 minutes on my podcast.
Send us money.
How do you change the screen? Nice. All right. I want to ask. I've been waiting to ask this. So you've been working with. Well, you work with a lot of different like artists, right?
Yeah. Sorry, my family is yelling in the kitchen right now. So I can close the door.
It's Thanksgiving season, you know.
When was Thanksgiving?
Thursday.
Thursday. Wait, isn't it Saturday?
Yeah, but he's at home.
Is Thanksgiving that important? Why are we still talking about it?
Okay. Run that back one more time.
Oh, so I was asking. So you work with like a lot of artists, right? Like, is Live2 you personally working with different artists, or you're just putting them on your playlist?
It's mostly us working with specific artists. So that's what we're really looking for. it started out as just me working on Live 2. And then at the beginning of this past semester, so back in August, I brought 3 more people onto the team that work with me now, like full time. And we all pretty much live together in the same apartment. So we work like 12-hour days or so on it. It's dope. And yeah, so we're really looking for the artists that we want to work with long term and try and develop, which we have like a very content centric way of developing artists, but through the content we're actually starting to make some pretty interesting industry connections along the way that are kind of just building bits and pieces together that keep allowing us to help artists more and more. So definitely looking for more than just like putting people on the playlist, but at the very core, that's at least something that we can do for artists along the way is the playlist.
So your company goal is to blow artists up, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to oversimplify it. Just like at the core, if you can say it in one sentence.
Goal, is find where there's a huge problem in the industry that I've found. And at first I thought it was that all these artists were getting screwed over, but then I started to realize that 99% of artists are, maybe 99.9% of artists are literally just never going to be given a chance. Like nobody is ever going to listen to their work. Nobody will ever actually like give them a chance. And there's so much untapped talent out there that's just like waiting for somebody to give them a chance. So I wanted to be that person.
Yeah, it's because it's such a big industry now. Like so many people starting from a young age try to get into this like music game.
I mean, it's become so accessible. Like you can just have a laptop and produce out of your room. So
yeah,
you don't
literally.
have a studio or anything. You pay like $5 and your song can be posted everywhere, and it's, you know, so millions and millions of people out there doing it. And yeah, there's, let's see, I might have cut out there for a second, but just not many ways to, because I approached this kind of from a creator's standpoint in the beginning, where I had been trying for 2.5 years to tell other artists' stories. So not just musicians. It started out with me wanting to tell any artist story, like a photographer. I would have probably told you guys a story if I had found one. And, you know, I tried the YouTube thing for a long time. I tried Instagram, and there was just no way to get anywhere. So I was just, you know, for months on end, just, you know, working 10 to 12 hours a day on top of school with just 50 people watching my videos. And I was like, shit, there is no way to grow anymore. So once I finally found something that worked, it was all about like trying to convert that attention for other people that were feeling the same way and deserve to have somebody listen.
Yeah.
That's so humble.
This is the most humble way you could put it. And then TikTok came.
Yeah.
I feel like TikTok helps anyone, especially artists trying to get big.
Yeah, like, did you hear about Jason Derulo before TikTok? Like,
no. It's just his, like, videos of him making food. That's the only reason why I know who he is.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this guy makes music, too.
Are y'all kidding? Or y'all?
Yeah.
I don't know you guys well enough to know whether.
Yeah. No, we're kidding.
It's a joke.
We joke a lot. So then who's Chase? Because I feel like I've heard more about, you don't even know who Chase is, or maybe you do actually, I don't know. I sent him your account. I find these accounts and I'm like, oh shit, we need this person on our show, and then I send them to him and he's like, oh shit, they're sick.
Oh yeah, I saw your TikTok and I thought you were really cool.
I appreciate it.
I'd shout you out on mine, but I have like 200 followers, so there's no point.
Oh, good. Everyone else.
So then who's Chase? Who's Chase then?
So Chase is, let's see, back with what I was saying, that was like the moment that things started working for me was when I found Chase. So he was the first musician whose story I tried telling. And about a month and a half prior to that, I'd started dedicating 100% of my time to just working on TikTok. So like I was like, forget YouTube, forget Instagram, we're just going TikTok. So I'd spend, I basically
it worked.
Schedule of this. I would basically wake up. My classes would start around like 1 in the afternoon, and I wouldn't eat before class. It's probably on me. I'm not very an organized person.
I forget to eat all the time.
Did I cut out there?
No,
like
your video is a bit delayed, but your audio's fine.
Yeah. But now we're cutting out. Are we cutting out?
So yeah, I wouldn't eat before class. I would wake up and start planning my video for the day. Go through like several hours worth of scripting it out and stuff. And then I would go to my classes from 1 until 5. I would eat for the first time after my classes, and then I would go straight home, record until like 8, and then edit it that night and put it out the next morning. And I would do that I did that for like a month and a half. And that's really how I went from nothing to like at least some people caring about it. And then in February of this past year was when I was just performing in a class that I walked into just in the music school at USC. And I was like, shit, this guy's really good. So I basically just stayed after class and talked to him for the first time. I was like, hey man, I tell these stories. He basically told me that he had never released his music before. I was like, I think that if I can tell your story well on TikTok, then you can have a lot of people start caring about your music pretty quickly. So the general idea I went in with was I wanted to make a free music video for an artist that I found. Like that was kind of the content idea, but it developed into much more than that. Like we became closer friends and came up with this idea where it was like, we were going to try and tell the story of somebody trying to make it in the music industry, like what that's actually like. And so the first episode got like 2 million views, and we definitely made a lot of mistakes along the way with like, we hadn't even put out the song or anything. It wasn't even on Spotify. It was just on SoundCloud. If it had been on Spotify at the time, it would have probably at least 5 million, 10 million streams now at this point, just with what I've seen from other stuff. But
the San Fernando Valley girl.
it was actually Bedtime. It was a different
It was a
one.
different song. Oh, okay.
So it's his second most popular song now, but we didn't put it out for 2 months after that video because there's some issue with like the legality of a single sample that they had in it that they had to get sorted out.
Okay.
And then once they put it out, it still did really well, but so we started with that story, and then kept trying to build it. Got to the point where we had enough momentum where we just said, fuck it, let's fly to Playlist Live in Florida, which was like completely across the country. And
wait, what's Playlist Live?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so Playlist Live, have you heard of like VidCon or anything?
VidCon?
Maybe yeah.
Okay.
Is that where like creators gather and people can come?
Yeah, it's like a conference for creators and stuff.
Yeah. Like Comic-Con, but for influencers.
Yeah. So this year it was literally just like TikTokers. In the past it was like only YouTubers, and then this year is like only TikTokers.
All
well,
right.
YouTubers are also TikTokers now, so
Yeah, a lot of them have migrated. I don't know the word.
It's true.
Okay, so you went to Playlist
Live, yeah.
Live, okay.
And it was funny because we were like 20-year-olds and there was just a bunch of 16-year-olds, and we're like, this is so weird. But
I'm just telling you,
This
people
is
get
sus.
in. People get in from such a young age now. It's like,
yeah, we went there with the idea to throw a house concert. It was gonna be like an 18-year-old and up only house concert because I had some friends that were creators there. They were like 20 as well, so we were
you
like,
get like 10% of the audience.
exactly. So, it was pretty dope though. We had like, this was, several weeks after me not having any kind of momentum, and all of a sudden we were putting on like a house concert for creators that had like 100 million combined followers or something.
oh shit.
So it was pretty pretty wild. That was fun, and then coronavirus hit right after that, so had to go our separate ways. I went back to Nashville. He was in Los Angeles for the next 6 months, and that's when I really developed like all of live2 during that time.
Can I ask what his music genre is? Chase's?
He's still bouncing between stuff.
As they all are. Yeah.
Yeah. Bedtime was definitely like lo-fi rap, if that's even a genre.
It is,
which a lot of people really like.
It's sick.
Yeah. So that was, I mean, kind of the same thing as like, is it Pofu or Paufu? I don't know.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. The one who made, I don't want to sing it.
Sing it right now.
The one that's like, don't go to bed. The coffee for it.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a cute song.
I hope my voice came out good on this.
That was so off key. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Better than I could have done, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying there's a reason I didn't do it, but I'm happy you did.
Yeah, there's a reason why I support
He's all red.
There's a reason why I'm not involved at all.
He's not asking you to put on his music, yeah.
But yeah, that's where he started, and then he definitely likes doing some like hard rap as well, and then kind of like a pop rap is kind of what Valley Girl kind of was. So he's really figuring out his sound, and we're just helping him along the way with putting it out. So
he's cool though. I've been listening to him a bit. So I started off with CF Valley Girl. Yeah. Another shout out right here. I'll do something. No, so that song I liked, and then I just put it on shuffle. So I haven't listened to Bedtime. There's one other song that I really liked. I have his thing open.
You want to do a live reaction to one of them?
maybe. It was just gonna sit here in silence
because I don't think I've heard his stuff.
I could play you a bit of. There's one song. It was more of like a hard rap.
Sing it.
It was with someone.
Okay, that's probably.
Was it you?
No, not me.
Okay.
I don't sing.
Neither do we.
So it wasn't Where It Goes. It was.
Neither do I.
Black Acid was that?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, but I liked it. I was listening and I forgot I put him on, and I was like, oh shit, like what is this song? Like I thought autoplay just gave me a random song. And it came on and I was like,
random
oh, fuck.
banger.
So clearly live2 works, you know? I'm gonna play the first 30 seconds.
Okay.
Of Valley Girl.
Pretty girl from the San Fernando Valley, got a daddy, got a lot of money, got a lot of cheese, throw it on the money, spinning shopping sprees, get it when she want it.
Why won't do the daytime?
So it's like a mix of lo-fi and hard rap, right? It's like it's on the verge of being hard rap.
Yeah.
No, why'd you? Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah, Bedtime. Definitely check out Bedtime. That's probably honestly one of my favorites.
But it works. You already know live2 works for me alone because I've listened to that song at least like 40 times.
And you found
I'm gonna
it through
say
him.
And I found it through live2. I listened to it this morning. I drove to Walmart this morning. And I just turned on, like, usually when I find new music, I'll like it, and then I'll just play those songs, like, in a row.
Yeah.
And I found this song, like, when did I first message you? Like,
when did he slide into your DMs?
Like a month?
Yeah, like a month ago. I found it a month ago. I'm still listening to it. I fuck with it. Yeah.
I love it. That's amazing.
It's a good song.
So you like it, right?
No, I don't, actually. But yeah, that's sick. So then, I guess we already know your goal from this. Like, I just want to ask. So you want to become like you want this to be a whole big business, kind of, right?
Yeah.
You want this to be a successful business, correct?
Yeah. So, taking a little, I'm kind of surprised that nobody's. I've like I go through and read most of our comments, and nobody's really mentioned anything about Lyrical Lemonade on any of our stuff at all. But I definitely, once I started this stuff, started watching Cole Bennett a lot and like understanding how he built what he did. He built. Do you guys know what Lyrical Lemonade is?
I was gonna let you finish. Sean just whispered to me. He was like, "What is that?"
I whispered it into the mic.
I'll try to explain it. I guess it's a production company, right? And then Cole Bennett does all the videos for them, right?
So Cole is like basically just a kid in college who maybe even started in high school. Basically,
so familiar.
Chicago underground scene of music. He just loved producing music videos, so he would just make them over and over again with artists on the rise there.
Okay.
Did he make the Ransom music video?
I don't know. Does it say Lyrical Lemonade? He might have.
I don't know. I think I know because I heard of Cole Bennett because I have a lot of friends who like to make music videos.
Okay.
And I think they mentioned how they really like him. Do you know any other artists he made music videos for?
Yeah, he did make He
made Ransom?
Yeah.
Oh,
like he didn't make
sick.
it. But
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. So that's his company.
Themselves, but yeah, he started with like a blog and making those music videos, and I kind of just like studied a little bit of how they built what they did, and he kind of just manpowered through it and just loved the art. So I honestly forgot what the initial question even was, but it was becoming a successful business.
Yeah.
So
whether you want it to be a successful business.
The short answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
Longer answer is like definitely figuring out the correct path of doing that, because we definitely there are a lot of artists out there that get screwed over at this stage where they have no momentum and people are taking advantage of them. One of I probably shouldn't even mention that, honestly.
We'll bleep it.
I've already seen a lot of shady stuff with the artists that we've like discovered and people that they're working with, and just seeing how manipulative people can be. And just, if an artist is coming in with no momentum and only talent, they're just so vulnerable to the rest of the industry, because the industry just wants to use them to make money.
Yeah.
But how do they
just want to get their stuff heard, and there's no other way to do it besides like give in to what the industry wants. So
Can you give an example of what the industry does to screw them over while still making money off them? Because I think to make money off an artist, they'd have to like sell something pertaining to them, right? So wouldn't that make them blow
There's
up?
lots of different things. Some of there's so many different ways it can happen, but basically the less momentum you have as an artist going into it, the more that somebody will try and take from you because they think that they can. So anybody that can get an artist from point A to point B, and the artist can't do it themselves, they'll basically have that leverage over them, and they'll be like, give me, X amount ownership of your music.
Okay.
And they can basically demand the terms. Like, because if you're an artist and you've never had more than 1,000 people listen to one of your songs, and somebody comes along offering hundreds of thousands or millions of people that will listen to it, you basically give them whatever you want, whatever they wanted. So there's a fine line between what's fair and what's just straight up robbery. And so, yeah.
It's interesting though, because sometimes like it could work out, but it's just risky. Like I know Juice WRLD. Do you know Lucid Dreams?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. I feel like you wouldn't know this.
Why?
No, not the song. Not the song. Okay, like what I'm about to say. Maybe you know this, McLean. But he made zero profit from that song. And it was like one of his biggest songs, right? He actually, I think, lost money from it because it's sampled from a Sting song. So Sting takes like 60% of it or something, or 66%. And then his like producer or whatever took like another 40 or I don't know, some insane number. So he made no money off of that. But I feel like that song really like put him out there and blew him up. So I feel like it's just such a risky move. But
yeah.
Kanye had the same thing. He's still getting screwed over because he can't it's to the degree where he actually can't release music unless his record label lets him. Even if it's like outside of the label, he's literally not allowed to release anything that his higher ups don't let him.
Damn.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shady stuff. And at the end of the day, it's all about trying to do what's best for the artist while still, you know, making a living for ourselves. So it's a very interesting balance to see on the backside of how it all works and how people can be so easily taken advantage of, and how just finding out what's right and what's wrong in the industry. It's really interesting.
Damn.
Deep.
Yeah.
Deep. we're here just speechless.
It's been I've learned a lot in the past 3 months. I honestly went into starting this with like no real knowledge of the music industry at all. Like I'd never studied it, never even thought about it. And then, you know, once I started working with Chase, I was like, oh shit, I kind of got to learn some stuff. Yeah, we've brought on like my 3 members of my team now. One of them is about to graduate from USC music business school, and she's just phenomenal. She knows everything. She knows everyone in the industry and never stops working. So it's definitely been a huge help. And she's basically been putting together like PowerPoints of everything that she knows and just gives us presentations like weekly about like, the industry. So it's been cool.
It's making me feel so lazy.
We've been grinding in our own way. We've been grinding for this, I guess. We also have school still. Because you're done, right?
No, I'm a junior. Do you mean like?
Well, I mean like you just finished. Like you told me,
your
like your year or semester.
Yeah, I just finished like last week.
Yeah.
So I got about 2 months to. It's just because like I don't know, U.S. colleges were like, after Thanksgiving back, so y'all are done.
What are you in school for?
I study film business. So.
Jeez, I'm in film at
Really?
Ryerson. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I'm in business, so.
Are you on the production side or?
We're not talking to you. Yeah.
Okay.
More production side, yeah. No, I was gonna minor in business, but I've only taken a few courses so far because I was gonna go into business before film, but when I'm done, I'll definitely fill that out. But he's in just purely business.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very cool. What's
included you.
what's the eventual dream with the film stuff? Do you want to be a producer, actor, agent?
I would want to get good at every field in it so I can have the most to offer to any project, but ideally directing and producing would be great.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right.
I'd love to be an actor.
Yeah, but I had him in my stuff all the time. Yeah.
In case anyone was wondering, you know.
Just so when I play it in class, I can get the girl's eyes glued to the screen right away. I'll put him in.
No, but I was in the drama program for 4 years at my high school. I actually thought I might try like acting this summer. So.
Oh.
Like
where? Maybe. I don't know, like getting an agent and seeing like.
Jeez,
yeah.
Damn.
All right.
I was like, you know.
TikTok to leverage that.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking, right?
It's getting cocky. No.
I'll use YouTube to leverage it too. You know, I'll do whatever the fuck I can. I'll sell my soul. I'll sell my body.
Okay, don't do that.
But yeah, interesting. I'm in business, so it's a lot more boring than both of your film stuff.
It is. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie.
I take
straight
a lot
up.
of courses too. I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. I wish I didn't have to do it. I always say I want to drop out, and I'm only in my first year. It's been like 4 months, but I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'm done.
I always say drop out too. If you're having that mindset now, you're probably not going to stop having that mindset. But
no.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think he's right.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
No, I feel like you'll find when you find like when a purpose and feel like it's worth it, then you won't feel like dropping out. Right now, he just feels like dropping out because all his courses are online and he feels really isolated and there's no actual university experience. So what's the point?
Yeah.
But when this clears over and you'll start meeting more people and doing more stuff in person, you'll definitely be into it.
Yeah, a lot of the value in college, to me at least, has been like
The environment.
obviously not the schoolwork. It's been
Yeah.
you know, connections that have come out of it and people that I've met, and, you know,
Yeah.
making good friends. They're like-minded
For sure.
people. It's really not about, you know, the actual. That's why I always say I want to drop out, just because the actual work that they give us is so shitty. And I'm
Yeah.
really don't. I learned
That's
how
what-
to do it in high school. I don't need to keep, you know, doing
Keep.
bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why like it's harder now. Like I agree with you and with you, but because of like, I don't know how it is in the States or like wherever you were doing school, but like here, it's so strict because of COVID. Like everything is just fucking shut down.
Yeah.
So, oh well, whatever. Off track. We got off track. Okay, I've been wanting to ask this for a while.
All right.
Because I had this question prepared beforehand.
Okay.
So I was going through your TikTok. I was casually stalking
I
you.
was just gonna say.
Yeah, doing whatever. And then I found the song Ashes.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, you made a prediction that it's gonna blow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But did you help it blow up? Or did you
Yeah.
just predict? You helped it.
Was it you?
Yeah. So Stellar sent me the song when it had, I think it was 8,000 streams. It had come out like a week before that. So it came out on May 2nd, I think. He sent it to me on May 8th. And I made a video to it that day that I was not expecting to go anywhere, but it just so happened it caught on and it took off. And so after that day, so it was doing about 1,000 streams a day up until that point, and then the very next day it started doing 10,000 streams a day.
Holy shit.
And so at that point I was like, hey, let's I connected with him again. I was like, hey, I'll like structure more of a plan for this, and we kind of worked side by side at that point, because he's got a really nice marketing mind as well. That's kind of definitely his strong suit, honestly, is like figuring stuff out. So both of us combined, we're just testing new ideas every other day. And so we eventually got a couple things to really click. And after that, it just blew the fuck up. So it was pretty cool to see.
That's fucking
Jeez.
sick.
Yeah.
Do you know the song that I'm talking about?
I don't know.
You definitely do it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it quickly.
Probably do. I don't know.
No, you
So-
definitely do.
That's only one of several songs that I've been like friends with the people now that have really taken off.
Who's it by?
Stellar. That's cool though. Wait, let me play it.
Yeah, you'll definitely know it if you have
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I do know it. Oh, this was you? You blew this up?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
I feel like this is something I saw on like a Noah Beck TikTok or something.
yeah, it's been around. It's had like 2 million people use it or something.
Jeez.
Pretty crazy. But Ty Verdes, who has Stuck in the Middle, has also become a good friend of ours. He actually sent me that song before anything happened for it, and I that was at the point where I was just going through DMs to find songs that people had sent me, and like I had too many DMs at that point to like find it, so I didn't find it until after it had done stuff. But we became friends as he made his come up as well. So
I think that's one of the. Wait, one sec. I don't know what Stuck in the Middle is. Wait, maybe I do. Oh fuck.
Oh, yo, this song's sick.
She said,
You're a player, aren't you? And I bet you got hoes. Yeah, I fuck with it.
Now we both sung. Now we both sung on it.
Mine's is better.
I'm not gonna. I won't disagree with you. I think yours is better.
That was a six. Yeah, that's a sick song. I didn't know. Right when I heard "Stuck in the Middle," for some reason I thought of that Justin Timberlake song.
Oh yeah.
You know which. I don't want to sing it, but you know which one I'm
I
talking
don't want to
about.
sing it. But I know what you mean.
Okay, as long as we know what we're talking about. But
I
yeah, no,
don't.
that one I see in a lot of TikToks, and
Yeah.
for some reason it makes me rewatch the TikTok like 10 times. I'm just like, this is just
That's
it's
the
such a
magic
vibe.
there, man. That's the magic. Yeah.
I don't know the song. I'd
No,
love
Justin
if
Tim-
one of you sang it. Preferably
You
you,
know,
McLean,
yeah,
because
we
you
sang
haven't sung
along.
yet.
I'm not doing it, man. That would ruin
No.
my brand. I can't sing at all. I'm not.
That's
doing
it. Everyone's gonna hear it and they're gonna be
I
like,
think
"Oh
the song's
fuck."
called like Mirrors.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Do you know
I
which one I'm talking about now?
I
Okay,
think so.
there we escaped having to sing it.
That's sick though. I think that's one of the best things about like,
Yeah.
not even like TikTok, but just like working with like creators, like whether it be music or like videos or whatever. You get to meet so many people
Yeah.
that you get to like work with. Like, I've met like at least a couple people through TikTok trying to like get this going.
I thought you were gonna
Sick.
mention him.
Well, obviously I met him. We even like we talked about the first time I called him. I was like,
Oh, you guys called before.
Yeah, we talked a little
Yeah.
bit.
yeah.
So I'm definitely
Sorry,
third
no,
wheeling
yeah,
right now.
you are.
Okay.
But we talked about like if there's any ways that like I could help live too, which is like sick. I'd love to stay in
No,
touch
wait, let's get into that a little bit. Maybe we can come up with some ideas on air.
on air. Ooh, I don't know. We
What-
definitely
so
could think of
What
something.
is the
You go first.
direction that you're your TikTok?
Eventually, I want it to be like mainly focused around like the show and just like the fact that like we get to meet people, all the interesting things we talk about, because there's such a wide variety. Like I'd say this episode is focused more on like music and stuff, right? Our last episode was focused on just like the different like aspects of TikTok kind of. Before that, we had who do we have? Oh, we had Are You Happy, who's making a whole documentary with people.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a whole different like wide range of things. So eventually I want it to be that. Right now, I'm just trying to kind of post videos honestly that are interesting.
To not lose followers.
Yeah, to keep the account alive, I feel that.
Yeah, keep the account alive, but also like people like them. Like people still like them. They
Like
comment.
physically, they press like on them.
No, but they comment. They're like, "Oh, this was funny." They tag their friends, like whatever. If it makes other people
believe
laugh
you.
or happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so right now it's
TikTok
just
is
that.
Social media is such an interesting game like that, and especially TikTok, since it's so like, people love consuming it so quickly that stuff with like
can't
deeper
get off of
meaning
it.
that are supposed to build over time, it's so much harder to do that on TikTok. Like it can provide that like initial spark each time, but if each specific episode or each specific piece just isn't perfect, then it's like it just kills the video. I'm sure you've seen it like yourself, the stuff you post. It's so depressing because like the overall arching story of what we're doing is like cool. What you guys are doing is cool, but it's like, how do you fit that into a place where it's supposed to be 30-second videos that every single time have to go viral?
Exactly.
It's tough.
That's my biggest like issue when posting a video like anytime, because I think of like an idea and then I'm like, oh shit, this would be interesting, and then I realize the idea is like 60 seconds long, and just the fact that it's like over 30 seconds, I feel like people are so much less captivated by it.
Yeah.
Because they're just coming on to kind of, I don't know.
I'm like that too, not gonna lie. If I'm watching a TikTok and it's going too long, I'll just go down. I'll just swipe down. Yeah.
It's
But I just have a short attention span.
But yeah, it's, I don't know. What are you guys are you guys doing anything to build off the platform as well? I'm sure you're like posting videos elsewhere and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm trying to monetize on YouTube. Or not monetize, that's the wrong word, but like just transfer some of my followers to YouTube. Yeah. So I've got some things like I posted a video and it blew up a bit like for me, and I was just like, for people who like cared about like the whole like treehouse thing, because that's what really blew me up. I was like, I started a YouTube, I started a podcast, we've had different people on it, and I was like, first 100 subscribers, this was like right when I started it, I'll like write their name on the wall. So I've got
You
like
don't
a
see
list.
it, but we're pointing
Yeah,
at
yeah.
it. It's the names on the wall.
I've got a list of names. Yeah.
Just take our word for it.
So I've got that, but I do want to try to like so eventually the end goal is to try and make it more like based around like the show and just like interesting clips from that, but also like I posting like these videos where like it's just like a little skit or something is fun, like for me to do, and I think like people like seeing it too, but I'd like to post something a bit more like interesting or unique or like work with other creators, which is why like I think it'd be sick to work with you
Yeah.
and like
That'd
do
be
something
cool. That'd be cool.
I feel like a cool segment you can do on your TikTok is try to sing the songs that he's trying to blow up. So you can play a bit of it and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna try to sing this now for you guys."
Hilarious. I mean, bro, I could have the actual artist score it too, like 1 through 10 on how well you do.
Oh, that would be perfect. The worse you do, the more views it'll probably get. That would be so funny.
fuck, like it's a good idea, but I'm just so fucking
Oh, that's hilarious. We can come up with like purely the instrumental too, so it's like you can actually like just sing it.
I'm cringing so hard at the aspect of it, but I would love to see it. He's all
That's
red.
amazing.
because I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, oh fuck, but like I'm gonna have to do this
Hey,
now.
it's all
Like,
confidence, man.
Clearly, I have to do this, and it just sucks too because like I know the lyrics already. Like I've listened to it so much, so like I already know. Like I'm prepared.
Already prepared. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll get that going. We'll text
Okay,
after this. about
amazing.
it. Hilarious.
We did it. I'm
Fuck.
sorry.
Let's go.
And you're welcome.
All right, well, there's one idea. If there's any other ideas, like
Also,
I'd love to brainstorm and think of some more.
you already do trends to songs, right? So you can try starting trends to new songs he's trying to put
Yeah.
out.
There's actually, I saw when I was stalking your TikTok. I'm gonna keep using the word stalking. You tried starting a trend for the song,
Yeah.
and I thought it was
What
really
was
cool.
it?
Actually,
Can I see it?
I don't know if I can find it.
It's
you
basically
could,
like-
yeah.
It was in a downtime of like stuff. We've basically been working on the business end of what we're doing for so long that like I needed to do more content, and I was like, why not try and start a trend? So basically, with SF Valley Girl, just tried to use that first like beat drop into doing a transition trend. The video I prefer is the one where it's like let's see.
If you find it, send it to him on TikTok so you can open it right now.
Okay.
I don't think he follows me back.
Jeez.
I don't know if you could send it.
I think. Can you? Here, wait. Go back.
No,
up,
you
go
can.
back up,
I
go
think if you're big enough.
Just go back up. Just
No, relax. I don't know if I can find it. He froze.
I don't think he froze. I think he's just not moving. Oh no, he froze.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, there you no.
Um,
Oh, shit.
all right, the one I just sent is the
Okay.
one that I
I
actually
think
like that we tried.
No, seriously,
There it is, yeah.
my friends, and we all took the semester off of college to give it a shot. We decided to find a musician who deserved to be famous, make it happen, and film a documentary about how we did it. And thus, making a sensation was born. To put this in perspective, it costs an average $700,000 to break an artist. But we want to prove we can do it for free. Because we have no money. The plan is literally to strategize ways to
I think I saw this one.
houses.
Really?
What camera did you shoot the close up with? The close up on your face?
Which I mean, I shoot on the 1DX. So,
Yeah. So when you're talking into the camera, did you shoot that on your phone?
probably not. I shoot most things on the 1DX Mark II.
1DX.
Who's there?
That girl dancing was pretty cute, right? I feel like I just have to mention it.
Yes.
Here, I'll show her right here.
But yeah, even from that, like getting creators to join and like do some stuff, like, is sick.
Do some stuff.
Okay, relax. So yeah.
Relax.
But yeah, that's why I'm saying like I'd love to do something. You could be part of it
Absolutely.
with your 200 followers.
Get your TikTok page set up. Why not?
I don't post enough.
No, but I definitely think there's a whole like wide range of videos I could do with it. I'll make a video trying to help it blow up until it goes viral. There we go.
That'd be sick.
Boom.
That's what Mateo does. He just keeps performing his song and putting it on TikTok, and his caption is performing it until it goes viral.
Yeah, Mateo's one of our artist friends. Oh shit!
So
send him to Live
theme
2.
song.
Send him to Live 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
The theme song to this podcast is made by our friend Mateo, who's an artist in
send him
Toronto.
over. Check him out.
Why not? Right?
Damn. Okay.
Has he had one blow up yet? Considering he's been doing it.
Not yet, but also he had like I don't want to. I'm gonna guess how many followers. I think like maybe under 50. Like nothing too much. So I don't know how it can blow up when unless you get it on your FYP.
It goes viral and it blows up.
Honestly, TikTok is not about followers at all. Like
Yeah.
followers don't matter at all until you get into like the millions of followers. Then it's like it helps a bit, but.
Yeah.
So what would you say? So an artist, he has a song, he wants it to get it to go viral on TikTok. What would you have him do?
TikTok is such a beast. So there's definitely several different ways you can do it. There's purely performance based, which sounds like what your friend is doing, where it's like the main point of the TikTok is the song itself, which can create your biggest hits. Like that's what Ty Verdes did for Stuck in the Middle, and he just did it over and over again, and like people just really loved the song, so every time he did it, it would just keep working. Those are like your biggest hitters, and then ones that can get you 1 million, 2 million, 3 million streams on your song would be find a way to shape some kind of really interesting story about the song itself. So if you have a song that's not super TikTokable, try telling a story about the song itself, and those like can convert people to listening. But yeah, the biggest hits all come from like purely people just really fuck with the song, and the video itself is purely about the song. Those are my biggest tips for you.
For me, I don't make music.
For
but
Mateo.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
It's a whole strategy game. It's pretty crazy, but there's a lot to it.
I'd hope so. Yeah. If there wasn't a lot to it, everyone would be blowing up right now.
Oh man, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of artists are. It's interesting to see that artists that are capable of like making videos now are the ones that are like capitalizing the most off of the time. Where we come into play is kind of with the artists that have no idea how to make videos. So because TikTok has come around, and it's like if you can tell your story, then you can do super well. There's a lot of people out there that can't tell their story, so that's kind of where we come to play.
Yeah. Or you start to try and get your nose off the mic. I zoned out for a solid like 30 seconds. Sean pointed it out. Because because while you guys were talking, because do you want to know why I zoned out? Like I'll explain it.
You just looked so funny. You were like this. You were sitting like this. You're like.
Do you want
I pointed to him. I made him see how he looked like, and he broke out of his face.
Do you want to know why I zoned out?
Absolutely.
Because
I bet it would be very interesting.
Because I keep thinking about the idea that you fucking mentioned about me singing the thing, and I'm just fucking anxiety's kicking in.
Good. The more anxious you look on camera, the cuter the girls will think you are.
Exactly. No? That's what I've heard too. I've heard that's a thing.
That's what the 12-year-olds on his channel will like to see him being vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
Yeah, relax. It's not that.
No,
serious.
it's a funny idea. I definitely want to do it, so. And I think the song itself, the meaning of CF Valley Girl, has like it's cool. Like I feel like you could just make like a short little like movie out of it, like
Yeah.
on TikTok. I don't know. There's a lot of shit you could do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that I will do until
I'm
one of
down.
my
Let's-
videos blows
we'll-
up with it.
I'll definitely start thinking, and we can just text back and forth. We'll come up with a bunch of ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah,
just do it for that song, or do you want to do it for like?
I do it
any
for
kind of-
any kind of song. I mean,
Anything you want.
Chase is your. You mean any song with any artist or with Chase?
Just anyone that like we're basically bringing on 3 other artists that we're gonna be
sick.
working with kind of in the same capacity that we're working with Chase.
Mhm.
So and they're gonna have a lot of really interesting stuff coming out in the new year. So
Yeah. No, I'd love to do it with any of them too. It'd be
Yeah.
sick.
it'll be fun. Good stuff.
Any ideas? Anytime we think of some ideas.
Yes.
Clearly, Sean.
I can help you film some stuff. We can
Yeah.
shoot it on an actual camera than your shit iPhone.
Yeah, I've got
What is that?
the
The iPhone 4, iPhone 3.
iPhone
No.
8, but not even the big one. It's like the
It's not 8.
like,
Is it 8?
it's 8, but it's like the small one. So it's like
Why is the camera quality so bad then?
because it's like a 6.
Oh wait,
I don't know.
8.
Like
We're already at 12. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, that's
great.
so old.
Jeez.
thanks.
Imagine having 1.3 million followers on TikTok
Yeah,
and shooting
imagine.
with an iPhone 8 from like 2009 or whenever they came out.
Oh, that's great. Gosh.
Yo, I'm just being.
I'm not roasting you. I'm roasting your phone. You didn't make it. Don't feel bad for it.
It is time to upgrade though. The camera quality is
Yeah.
ass.
Like I'll watch one of your TikToks you put out. I'm like, oh, this is a funny concept for a TikTok. It's too bad it looks really bad because you shot it on an iPhone 8.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
I've also been telling him to get a ring light so he
Yeah.
can have like more defined facial features in his TikTok and just like up the quality. And he's like, nah, I don't want to.
Hey, if it's you know, you can't hit them with the good looks and the comedy all at once. You know,
It'd be too much.
it'd
Exactly.
be too much.
Yo, my bad. I don't know.
No, maybe it is time to start taking it to the next level.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm gonna be working with other creators now,
You have to be, yeah.
It's time.
yeah, it is time. It is.
Yeah, it only took like 4 months to convince you.
Well, whatever.
Oh yeah, so one of the questions we had is how you got like your start, like why this aspect of video making? Because when people get into filmmaking, like I can relate. It's you're into the visual concept at first, but you don't really know where you want to branch off to. So how
Yeah.
did you know this is the type of video making you want to be doing?
It kind of developed over time. Definitely, like
As it should.
started out, and a lot of people I know that started at the same time as me all started because of like the Sam Calder type.
Sorry.
It's late.
I'm thirsty.
Here, ignore it. I'm sorry. He's
I'm
distracting you.
doing that.
You're making him thirsty.
Yeah, so like in 2017, there's like this wave of videographers on YouTube, like the Sam Calder, Rory Kramer, that one blonde kid, like this whole movement.
Yeah, that one in blonde.
Yeah, that one.
We're talking about Logan Paul.
No, actual at is that one blonde kid. He.
Oh!
Shit. Okay.
I just okay.
Yeah. I think he produced. One of them produced the Closer music video that has like 2 billion views or whatever. But basically, because of them, I like picked up a camera, started shooting stuff. I actually, in my freshman year of high school, started making trick shot videos like Dude Perfect. I don't know
Oh
if y'all
shit.
are familiar with them, but that's where I started like
Dude Perfect,
editing
wow.
was because of that.
Okay, yeah.
And so we actually got on ESPN for doing that once. We were on like the top 10 plays, which is pretty sick. That
That's-
was like our peak of that career.
That's fucking dope. That's
So-
sick as fuck.
You might have seen that one. It was like I threw a frisbee off of a bridge, and like a dude on a flyboard was flying in a river down below us and caught it.
Maybe. Honestly, I might have
Sure.
seen it. Like, it sounds familiar.
There's a chance. I'll
I
send
don't
you
have
the
that good
video
of a memory, but yeah,
Um,
I might have.
Let's
That sounds
see. Let
sick
me-
though.
This isn't loading very well, but yeah, that's where I started. And then later on in high school, I started doing kind of hype videos for the football team because I was the only person in my friend group that didn't play football. My main sport was track. So during football season, I basically just like took my camera down onto the field and filmed everything, and kind of became. It wasn't like I got made fun of for it because like people really fucked with the videos. So it was like I guess they were cool enough to where people were like, "Oh, that's kind of sick."
Okay, good.
So then after that, I kind of had that ego of like, okay, I can actually do this. And then when I went to college, it was like, how can I turn that into something that I can do like more consistently and like actually tell stories that people care about? So that was the problem I was facing then.
So you want to be a storyteller? Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of developed into that because I got tired of, because it started out with just purely cinematics.
Yeah.
And like, I just got tired of like, there's nothing really to that, people get tired of that really quickly. It's those stories behind it are what people really care about.
It's a good background though, I feel like, for what you're going into.
Yeah. So it's definitely, it was all on accident that it all worked out that way, but it definitely.
That's how most things are.
Yeah.
Master Oogway said there are no accidents in Kung Fu Panda.
I was just gonna say, are you quoting Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah.
Master Oogway.
Fact.
That's the one who died, right? The turtle.
Yeah, I watched it with my brother.
You're right there.
I watched it with my brother like a while ago. So, but it's facts though. Like, you think, okay, I actually knew. Okay, I didn't know my TikTok was gonna blow up, but the first video I posted blew up. But I told everyone before, I told all my boys before, I was like, yo, I have a way to get famous and get us a new spot to chill.
Yeah. I love it.
And it worked. Wait, let me see this. This is the trick shot video?
Yeah, I reposted it like a couple months ago on TikTok just for the hell of it.
Oh shit. It blew up. 430.
Get it. Get it. Jeez. What?
Sick.
Were you on the ultimate frisbee team in high school?
No, but I did
was-
play. We were the athletic kids that just came in and played on the team for like one
game?
and never practiced with them. But
The studs.
that
The
was
studs.
Damn. I was on the team and I probably didn't play that much. No.
You
No,
ever
I
play disc
did.
golf? A lot of disc golf actually.
Disc golf?
You know what disc golf?
I know what
You've
disc
never-
golf is. I'm pretty sure I know what it
How do
is.
you know everything? No, what is it?
It's basically imagine smaller frisbees that you can throw much further, and
Okay.
there's like this metal basket, and it's basically just trying to throw the frisbee into that basket, and it's basically like golf. So it's
Oh,
really
I
fun.
see it here. Oh, that looks sick. I guess it's like, I don't know why when you first said disc golf, I imagined the disc on the floor and somebody hitting it with a golf club, and I was like, yeah, no, that's probably not that.
Damn, you really didn't know what that was? I feel like
That's crazy.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
did.
feel like it's big enough of a thing to kind
Yeah,
of.
my bad.
Yeah, especially played on the ultimate team.
Nobody,
right?
surprisingly, nobody ever mentioned that type
Disc
of
golf.
disc playing.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I feel like both your like what you guys are studying, like film and what? Whatever. Film. You guys are
You're doing
studying
and
film.
business.
Film and bit you're doing whatever.
Are you doing film
I
and
feel like-
business or business in film?
It's a joint program between the two schools. So,
Okay.
But I feel like for like I wish I kind of did that too for like what I'm trying to do now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm happy like I have you at least, and like he does a bunch of editing stuff. He's in charge of like all the editing, all the fucking camera and mic stuff. I'm here setting shit
that's
up.
a
Yeah.
big help for sure. The editing is a grind, man.
Yeah, you need to have a friend who takes photos and videos and edits. Everyone needs that one friend. Why do you think his IG is so good?
Actually, facts though. Well, half.
No, give it to me. No, yeah, you're right.
No, yeah. But editing, just from what I've heard from him, like even our last episode, we had to cut it in half just because he spent like 2 weeks trying to figure it out.
No, so basically it's really easy to edit an episode together. It shouldn't take more than one sitting, to be honest. But last time when we did a video with End Part 2s, his phone shut off halfway through, and we were working off his data, and then I just had a problem syncing the second half of the interview when we got it back to rolling, but than I did with the first half. And if I had more time, if I dedicated more time, I definitely could have figured out what the issue was, because we're synchronizing like 3 different audios at the same time, and it just gets murky. So we kind of just ended up dropping the second half so we can release the first half quicker.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're hoping that doesn't happen this time.
Yeah, your phone's being charged now, so there's no reason for it to be an issue.
It's been a lot of trial and error. I mean, we're in a treehouse, like
that's what filmmaking is, though. It's all trial and error. You think it works one way, and then you get slapped in the ass, and you find out it works the other way, and you only do it the other way from then on.
How are you guys recording the audio? Is it like in an interface, or is it just
through Audacity? So we're using Loophole to join our two mics together, and then we're recording it through Audacity.
Okay, interesting. Cool. Good stuff.
Yeah, what Sean said. We're using.
Why wouldn't it be what I said?
We're using loopholes.
No, not
and stuff.
It's an actual program. Oh, it's called Loopback. Not Loophole.
Sorry, Loopback. That's what it's called. And then yours were recording
just on Zoom.
Just through Zoom. That's the thing that sucks. That's the thing that sucks about.
So your audio won't be as good as ours, but
y'all could have told me. I could have voice memoed the whole thing and sent it to you or something.
Oh fuck.
I mean, last time we were gonna do this, I did ask him to tell the other person we were doing the video with to record their audio separately, and he's like, "No, we'll just record through Zoom." Yeah. And then
fuck.
So this is probably gonna be our best audio that we had in an interview, because there's been problems with the first 2. Yeah. But this is the cleanest it's been so far, so.
All right, trial and error, okay?
Trial and error.
Get off my back. Jeez.
Bro, nobody's on your back. Get over yourself.
It's okay. When we work together in the future, audio, crisp.
Well, I think
I'll get a new phone, video,
you
crisp.
have to
I'll get a ring light, crisp.
You have to get a ring light.
I'm taking all this feedback in, and I'll apply it. So
good.
Don't worry.
There you go. Only up from here.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I had a question. In one of your TikToks, you mentioned that there was some major TikToker that you were in talks with to use one of your audios, and then he or she ghosted you. You don't have to say who it is.
Oh, I saw that one.
If you don't want
actually.
to, just like the story behind that.
Yeah. With making a sensation, like our initial plan was to basically leverage like the storyline of what we were doing in order to get like other creators on our side that were in big TikTok houses, and just like hopefully out of the kindness of their hearts, have them like make a video using the sound, just because like we're making a whole documentary about it. We're going to tell the story of like kids trying to blow up an audio without having any money to actually do it.
Yeah.
And so we were able to get into like a house or two, and made a bunch of friends. But
content house, yeah.
Yeah, it's so like it's really difficult to control those kind of situations and like make like, even if they make the videos, like make sure that they get posted and all that stuff. So stuff just kind of fell apart with that. It was a cool experience, but nothing huge came out of it really.
Can I ask what content houses you've been to, just in general?
Content houses. We went to the Vault House, and we've been to a couple others like that. My favorite people we've met though is the guys at the Unexpected House. I don't know if you guys have seen.
I think. Can you mention some people from it? I think I know who you're talking about.
Ryan is the CEO, and then there's Matthew Cole lives.
Jacob Greer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, was one of them Jacob? Yeah. Yo, that kid's so funny. Okay, yeah, I know that house. Okay, that's sick.
Yeah, they're super dope. Their whole clothing brand, like they work just as hard as we do, like 12-hour days. Especially their CEO. We were over there 2 weeks ago, maybe now, and they had this this line that they were making of hoodies that were like had to be spray painted, and so their CEO, it was like 1 a.m. and he had already been at the manufacturer since like 4 a.m. that morning, and he had been up all day there, came back and then was just in the garage spray painting like 80 hoodies and had to go back to the manufacturer, which was an hour away, like 3 hours later. So like he did not sleep at all. He's just I just respect the grind. It's crazy.
Yeah, whenever they post a TikTok and it shows him, I'm like, oh, this guy's on zero sleep.
Yeah.
He's not even hiding.
Who? Which one?
I think you're talking about Ryan, the main guy, right?
Yeah.
The CEO. Yeah,
right.
he always looks really tired in the videos they post.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy though.
He's of course. I love it.
This makes me want to grind more for this. Like I feel like
I've started a content house.
No. I already have a content house. It's a tree house. It fits 6 people if you squish together.
If we all stand shoulder to shoulder, there could be 6 people in here.
Perfect. That sounds like an episode.
No, but like I've been working on this. Like I've been like doing as much as like I can.
He has.
Yeah, but I feel like I could just be doing more. I feel like after this one especially though too, because we've only had like 2 people on here, and then I've messaged a bunch of people, and like they're interested at first, and then they see like, oh, it's not like extremely big, like whatever.
Tell them the next one what you're doing for the next one.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make them like more interesting. Again, like when I reached out to you, I always try to tell like the people I reach out to that I try to get like unique people, like interesting TikTokers, right? Not just
interesting or with a big following, either or.
No, but even if they have a big following, even if they have like 2 million followers and all they do is just take like some videos of themselves or something like that, like
right, yeah, it's like nothing to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So one girl I messaged, who's I think going to be the next one on here. Again, like you just said, I feel like there won't be like extremely like a lot to talk about, but it's cool because her whole page is just like a drawing page. Like she does drawings and she designs like tattoos for people. So I'm getting her to design a tattoo for me, which I'm going to get. And then before the podcast, and then I'm going to have her on the show. She's also from Australia.
Wow.
Which is sick as fuck. Going international.
Dang.
So
she's just gonna be talking to us. Huh?
Are you actually getting the tattoo? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know how you can do it, but she's gonna be talking to us the whole time with an Australian accent. I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, repeat that.
Oh man. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm actually getting that tattoo, so I'm excited. I love your whole I want to try. I'm not going to like copy you, okay? Relax. But I love your
it's anything.
But I love the whole like your like narrative like story kind of telling in your TikToks. So
yeah.
I do want to try doing I've done like voiceovers on like some of my TikToks, but I want to get like a better mic and try to like put more effort into it. Yeah, like use this.
Okay.
And like put some more effort into it. So like even after this, like I already have like some ideas of how I want to like promote like this episode, and the next episode I want to do like a whole kind of story of like me getting that tattoo and then having this girl come on the show, having her from Australia. Like
Australia.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love that. That'll be really dope. Definitely when that TikTok comes out, in case I miss it, send it over. I want to see the whole process of getting that tattoo and everything.
Where are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get the tattoo at in Western in London or here?
I don't know.
If you get it here, I'll come with you.
Yeah, I need someone to record.
I'll film you.
Yeah, I need someone to
not
record. Not
with your phone though.
No, not with my phone.
Okay.
We'll get a camera. We'll invest.
I have a camera.
Okay, there we go.
I have the Sony A7 III.
Hey, okay. That's a good one.
You guys both said like what cameras you guys have, and like I feel so left. I'm like, yeah,
He's like, yeah, I have an iPhone 8.
iPhone 8. It's whatever. You guys know that one? Yeah. It's kind of old. It's retro, but yeah. It works on like film.
Is it a hand-me-down from when your dad was your age?
No.
Oh man.
Fuck. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. So I feel like the more I actually like I have a certain like goal, a certain mindset in mind with this where I want it to be like by the end of April. So hopefully it does.
Would that be like a year? Like, I hate saying like. Would that be a year since you started TikTok in April?
It'd be a bit over a year.
A bit over a year. So you started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I could do it earlier, but I feel like it's a bit of an unrealistic goal for when I started TikTok.
Hey, nothing's unrealistic.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, but we'll see. But I'm gonna make that TikTok next week. It is like you said, like how you said, like when you started and you'd wake up and like not eat and work on it and then go to class and then
You'd
only
wake
eat
up,
that.
starve yourself.
Yeah, essentially.
But I feel like
That's what he took from it. He's like, hey, now I just have to starve myself throughout the day and I'll be more, I'll do more.
But it is like it's a lot different from those people that can just like do a little dance and like
I know, man.
blow up or like
Yeah, I
It's-
can't do it.
My mindset on that is definitely like in the short run, it seems like those kinds of people that have those accounts are ahead. But if you're building something steadily that has meaning behind it, the longevity of it is just so much greater that it's, it actually means something in the world. So keep doing what y'all are doing. Don't turn into something that you don't want to be.
Don't start
Just
doing
keep working
TikTok
on it.
dances.
no.
Unless it's to one of his songs that he's trying to blow up. I don't want to see any TikTok dances.
Oh man.
But yeah,
great.
it's true. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens with that.
Okay. Whatever you want, man.
But yeah, I've been trying to organize my life.
Yeah.
Not my life, just like my time, my schedules.
Me too. I think we're all similar here. I think it's always great to meet people that are on the same kind of wavelength. So.
Whoa.
Yo, we just said it at the same time.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I did think it. But I
Why
didn't
are
want
you
to say it.
intruding?
No, yeah, but meeting people like that, and again, that's one of the sickest things about like what you do. But yeah, that's like all. I feel like we covered a lot actually.
Yeah.
Today.
That was a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
With a lot of pauses in between. But we
Yeah.
covered a lot.
I'm editing that one.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
But yeah, I feel like that's kind of all we had for you, really.
Great.
Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks
Yeah,
for being
of
so
course.
chill.
Of course.